Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching this. Welcome to UPSC with VAR. So, today we are going to talk about health, the episode 2. First one, we are going to talk about dengue fever. So, what's dengue fever basically? So, the virus is named as dengue virus and it is transmitted through a mosquito called Aedes. So, with this Aedes mosquito, you also have other diseases transmitted, which we will see in the next coming slides. So you can have a question with the like I'll tell in the next slides, okay? So what happens when you get dengue fever? So a mosquito will come and bite you and it will pass the dengue virus to you. So if you have it, first of all you will have fever, severe headache, body pains like joint and muscle pains, skin rashes, and then nausea and bleeding tendencies. Okay? So the prevention is you will have to eliminate the mosquitoes. That's it. There's no specific treatment. You should just take care of yourself, and the antibodies in your body will protect you. So remember, if dengue fever comes, it is like little dangerous because you'll have no specific treatment for it, only supportive care like hydration and pain management, because you'll have lot of pain, maybe in the head pain, ear pain, eyes pain, everywhere, joint pains, everything you'll be having. So there's no specific treatment. Next, what's an yellow fever? So yellow fever is also transmitted by Aedes mosquito and Haemoguus mosquito. That's Aedes and Haemoguus. And the virus name here is yellow fever virus. So it will also have a little similar, the symptoms just like the dengue fever, but here you will have a separate other symptom which is called jaundice. That is the name it got yellow fever. Okay. So what's prevention? Vaccination. You will have vaccinations. You should take the vaccinations and that is fine for you. And then you should also control your mosquito population whenever it's getting dark in your place. Just close your windows. Make sure your house is secured. You can have anti-mosquito repellents in your house, etc. And take care that you have nice clothes on you so that they don't bite you. And the treatment is supportive care. So preventively there's a vaccination, but when you get it, there's no specific treatment for it. Next, chikungunya. So chikungunya, as the name suggests, does not come from chicken. It is just the virus, chikungunya virus. It is again transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. Here, there are two species of Aedes mosquitoes which actually transmit the virus. So if you can just remember the names, just a pictographic memory, that's it. Albopictus aegypti. Okay, and the symptoms include same fever, joint pains, headache, rash, and fatigue. And then for chikungunya, you'll have lots and lots of severe joint pains. Okay, see, you'll have joint pains everywhere actually. And then the prevention, same again. Use mosquito repellents, nets, and control the breeding. So the treatment here would also be symptomatic. Based on your symptoms, it can be fever, severe joint pain, headache. So based on that, medications would be given and painkillers would be there, and you will have to rest. Next, coming to Zika virus. This is also transmitted by Aedes mosquito, and you have two different species of Aedes mosquito, just like the chikungunya. These two species actually propagate the virus to other people. So again, symptoms would be mild fever, rash, joints, redness. Severe cases may cause microlepsia in newborns. That is, your head would be little smaller than your rest of the body. And then coming to prevention, same. Mosquito bites should be avoided, especially during pregnancy, because if the mother has it, the fetus can also develop the disease. So yeah, remember it. Current treatments. Now if you see, for all the four diseases I told, Zika virus, yellow fever, dengue and chikungunya, If you get a question, which of the following is spread by Aedes mosquito? Remember these four. Okay. Next, we'll see about blood. So blood is a fluid which functions for all over our body. Like it will transport things in your body, it will regulate, and it will also protect your body basically. So you eat lot of food, right? So when you eat, your stomach digests it. Then who will take it to the rest of the body? That is where this blood actually helps you. It will take the nutrients to the specific parts of the body and come back. So you have four components of blood. One is RBC, WBC, platelets, and plasma. So what's red blood cells? You breathe oxygen, right? That oxygen has to go all over the body. This RBC in your blood takes the oxygen and carries everywhere. Okay? And next, white blood cells. Whenever you get a disease, your immunity should fight back. That's where WBC comes to picture. Next, platelets. Whenever you get hurt, your blood should actually flow from your body, right? Like uh, there's a hole, that means the blood should come out. But the blood doesn't come out like that, because whenever there's a clot, there's a bleeding, what happens is the platelets use a method called adhesion, where they keep on putting platelets here and form a clot so that the blood doesn't go out. Okay. And coming to plasma, they will carry all your nutrients, hormones, and waste. Next, there are the other, you'll see the little this thing. So for the red blood cells, the lifespan is 120 days. In white blood cells, I think it's basically 2 weeks, I guess. And coming to plasma, it has 90% of water and 10% of proteins, hormones, and waste products. Okay. Coming to sickle cell anemia. So anemia is different, where there will be an iron deficiency, but this is sickle cell anemia, which is a genetic disorder. So what happens is your body, the RBC has hemoglobin, so they will be in this shape. See, in this shape basically, it's like a donut, right? So normally your this is your suppose say arteries, your blood will be flowing like this, hemoglobin will be like this. But what happens, so this specific this thing, and they'll go one by one. What happens in sickle cell anemia is this hemoglobin will become into moon shape. Okay, see, like this, they'll become the moon shape. Why? What will happen if it becomes moon shape? That's a great question. So now the same arteries, what will happen is, now this will come, the other one will come, they'll start getting stuck, so that the blood doesn't flow correctly. Okay. So because of which, what happens is pain will start because your blood flow is not regular. Anemia will start, fatigue, swelling in hands and feet, frequent infections, because your blood is not flowing correctly, right? How will even WBC act properly? Okay. So what happens here is organ damage will happen because blood is not taking nutrients everywhere, or WBC doesn't work because of this stuck, stroke, and delayed growth. Treatment would be pain management, blood transfusions, and bone marrow transplants. That's it for today. Thank you.